All these guitars are the same model. They're the D120 from Harley Benton. They come in vintage sunburst, in natural and in black, and they cost about 60 euros. I've set the guitars up, I've adjusted the saddle on all of them, I've polished all the frets, I've oiled all the fingerboards, I've adjusted the nut where needs be, and I've tightened the machine heads where needs be. And all guitars feature the same strings, the Harley Benton coated strings. I'm just going to run this through and play each one a little bit on the webcam camera, just to see if there's any major difference in the tone. Bear in mind that the price of these guitars is so low, you could buy one, drop one, smash one, and buy another one for the price of most other budget price guitars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my favourite guitar and run through that for you in more detail, because I'm not going to run through 7 guitars. That would make for far too long a video. But before I do that, I've always wanted to do something like this. Septaphonic guitars. So this is a kind of afterthought to that video. I didn't get to finish filming the video the way I wanted to because of this. This is my broken hand and poorly fingers and general inability to play guitar and do anything that people with two hands can do. I've managed to edit the video you've seen so far using this pointy, one-fingery clicky device and one finger, one hand typing. But I wanted to give you some final thoughts on the Harley Benton acoustics. They are very cheap guitars. They're budget guitars and you shouldn't expect too much of them. That being said, they're a lot of fun to play because they are so cheap. And if you check out the video I've done on how to set them up correctly, you can get quite a good sound out of them. The sound samples I did are kind of unfair because they really sort of bring out the nasty overtones and the sort of ringingness of the guitar. And I didn't really spend that much time setting the guitar up for recording. I set it up for ease of use and ease of playing because they're for some beginners that I know. However, having said all that, the proof of the pudding, I guess, is that I now own one of those Harley Bentons, and although it won't be my studio guitar, it'll be the guitar that can just hang around the house, go in the garden, and generally just get played, rather than put in a glass case and locked away forever, like all our expensive guitars do. So, yeah, the Harley Benton 120, regardless of what colour you buy, they vary quite a lot. And the sound samples at the beginning of this video were just done on the webcam, and I was trying to be as scientific as possible and trying to play as, trying to be as consistent as possible, but it's quite hard, and it's really, really not a good test. But having said that, I can tell the difference between all 7 guitars, and some of them are really, really dark, and some of them are more balanced, and some of them are quite bright. So be careful what you get, because if you get a good one or a bad one, you might be lucky or unlucky. Generally the guitars are quite muddy and lack definition in the notes. I played it against an Epiphone Masterbuilt, and that's a really good guitar, and every string you can hear it clearly in the chords and in the lead playing. And with the Harley Bentons it just sort of ends up a little bit of mush. But to go back to the bottom line about this guitar, it is cheap and it is affordable and it's very, very worth buying. So that's all I want to say. If you like the video, then please like the video, and if you want to share this with some friends, that would help the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, then go and click subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye bye.